Welcome to my channel, Unleash Your English. I am Thomas, and today I want to show you how to remember English words faster before sleep. Maybe you learn new words at night, but tomorrow they disappear. Maybe you read the meaning again and again, but when you try to speak, your mind becomes empty. This does not mean your memory is weak. It means your brain needs a better bedtime method. In this video, you will learn a simple, 5-step English before sleep routine. You will learn how to choose the right words, connect them with emotion, picture them in your mind, use them in simple sentences, repeat them softly, and wake up with stronger memory. And please stay till the end, because if you miss step 5, you may keep putting words into your brain, but never learn how to pull them back when you need them. Before we begin, subscribe to Unleash Your English, because every lesson here is made to help you speak English with confidence. Step 1. Choose only a few words before sleep. Before we begin, I want you to think about something very honestly. How many times have you opened a vocabulary list at night and said to yourself, "Tonight, I will learn many English words"? You feel motivated. You feel excited. You start reading word after word. You repeat them. You look at the meaning. You try to remember them. For a few minutes, everything feels good, but then your eyes become tired. Your mind becomes heavy. One word mixes with another word. 10 words become 20 words. 20 words become a wall. And the next morning, when you try to remember what you learned, your brain gives you silence. You know you studied, you know you tried, you know you spent time, but the words are not there. And that feeling hurts. It makes you think, maybe my memory is weak. Maybe English is too hard for me. Maybe I am not made for this. But listen carefully. The problem is not you. The problem is the way you are giving words to your brain before sleep. Before sleep, your brain does not need a mountain of English words. Your brain needs a few words it can actually hold. This is why the first step is very simple, but very powerful. Choose only a few words before sleep. 3 words, 4 words, 5 words. Not 50, not 100. Just a few useful words that feel close to your real life. Because your brain is powerful, but it is not a machine where you throw a long vocabulary list and expect every word to stay. Your brain is more like a careful gardener. If you throw too many seeds on dry ground, many seeds will disappear. But if you choose a few seeds, place them gently, give them attention, and leave them peacefully for the night, they have a better chance to grow. This is where many English learners make the first mistake. They think more words means faster English. But more is not always better. Sometimes more becomes pressure. More becomes confusion. More becomes fear. When you try to learn too many words before sleep, your attention becomes weak. And attention is one of the first doors of memory. If your mind is jumping from one word to another word too quickly, your brain cannot build a clear connection. It sees the words, but it does not feel them. It hears the words, but it does not keep them. That is why tonight, I want you to change your method. Do not ask, how many words can I learn before sleep? Ask a better question. Ask, which few words do I really want my brain to carry into sleep? The last words before sleep matter because they are the final English sounds you give to your mind before the night begins. I am not saying this is magic. I am not saying you can sleep and suddenly become fluent without practice. That is not real. But I am saying something very realistic and powerful. If you give your brain a few calm English words before sleep, repeat them softly, connect them with meaning, and let your mind rest, those words can feel more familiar in the morning. The goal is not to force English into your brain. The goal is to guide your brain gently. Before sleep, your mind should not feel like it is taking an exam. It should feel like it is receiving a peaceful message. So tonight, your first job is simple. Choose only 3 to 5 words. These words should not be random words from a difficult book. They should be useful words from your real life. Maybe they are words you heard today but did not understand. Maybe they are words you needed while speaking but could not remember. Maybe they are words connected to your feelings. Maybe you want to say, I feel calm. Maybe you want to say, I remember. Maybe you want to say, I am improving. These are not just vocabulary words. These are life words. These are words that connect with your heart, your room, your voice, and your tomorrow. For example, tonight you can choose these 5 words: calm, remember, slowly, better, and confident. Look at these words. They are simple, but they are powerful. Calm is not just a word. It is a feeling you need before sleep. Remember is not just a word. It is your dream as an English learner. Slowly is not just a word. It is permission to stop rushing. Better is not just a word. It is hope. Confident is not just a word. It is the person you are becoming. When you choose words like this, your brain does not see dry vocabulary. Your brain sees meaning. Your brain sees your life. Your brain sees a reason to care. And this is the no-pressure promise of tonight's lesson. You do not need to remember everything. You do not need to win English in one night. You do not need to prove anything to anyone. If you remember one word tomorrow morning, that is progress. If you remember 2 words, that is beautiful. If you remember all 5 words, that is amazing. But even if you forget some of them, you have not failed. You have simply shown your brain what needs another gentle review. English is not built by pressure. English is built by calm, repeated contact. One night, one word, one small success, then another. So before you sleep tonight, do this small practice with me. Say the words slowly in your mind. Calm, remember, slowly, better, confident. Do not rush them. Do not fight with them. Let each word enter your mind like a soft light. Now think, I am calm. I remember slowly. My English is getting better. I am becoming confident. These sentences are simple, but they are strong. They tell your brain, these words matter to me. And when a word matters to you, it has a better chance to stay with you. Stay with me because in the next step, we will make these words even stronger. We will not just read them, we will give them emotion. We will give them pictures. We will make them visible inside your mind. Because a word alone can disappear, but a word with a feeling and a picture becomes much easier to remember. Step 2. Connect each word to your life, emotion, and picture. Now that you have chosen only a few words before sleep, The next step is to make those words feel alive. This is where many English learners lose the real power of vocabulary. They choose a word, they read the meaning, they repeat it 2 or 3 times, then they move to the next word. But the word stays dry. It has no feeling, it has no picture, it has no connection with their real life. And when a word has no connection, your brain treats it like something far away. It says, maybe this word is not important for me. Then slowly, quietly, the word disappears. This is not because your brain is weak. This is because your brain remembers better when something feels personal, emotional, visual, and meaningful. So in this step, do not learn a word like a dead word. Learn it like a living part of your life. If the word is calm, do not only say, calm means peaceful. Close your eyes and feel calm. Imagine your room at night. Imagine your pillow. Imagine your breathing becoming slow. Imagine your mind becoming quiet after a long day. Now, the word calm is not just a word on a page. It is a feeling in your body. It is a picture in your mind. It is connected to your night. And when a word becomes connected to you, your brain has more reasons to remember it. There is a powerful idea in learning psychology called the self-reference effect. It simply means that we remember things better when they are connected to us. If a word is connected to your own life, your own feelings, your own room, your own routine, your own dream, your brain pays more attention. This is why a random sentence like, "The man is calm," may not stay with you. But a personal sentence like, "I feel calm before sleep," can stay longer because it belongs to you. It sounds like your life. It feels like your moment. It gives the word a home inside your memory. Another powerful tool is visual memory. Your brain does not only remember sound, it remembers pictures. If I say the word window, and you imagine the window in your room with soft night air outside, the word becomes easier to hold. If I say the word morning, and you imagine sunlight coming through that window tomorrow, the word becomes brighter in your mind. This is called imagery. You attach a mental picture to a word. You do not just hear the word, you see it, you feel it, you place it somewhere inside your mind. This is why pictures, stories, and real examples are much stronger than plain word lists. You can also create a small memory space in your bedroom. You do not need anything difficult. Your room can become your English memory place before sleep. Put one word on your pillow in your imagination. Put one word near your window. Put one word on your blanket. Put one word beside your phone. Put one word near the door. For example, imagine the word calm on your pillow because your pillow helps you rest. Imagine the word remember near your phone because tomorrow morning you will remember before touching your phone. Imagine the word slowly on your blanket because you are learning without rushing. Imagine the word better near the window because tomorrow is a new day. Imagine the word confident near the door because tomorrow you will step into the world with more English courage. This is a simple version of a memory palace, but for bedtime English. It is soft, easy, and powerful. Now let us make the word even stronger with a word web. A word web means one word is not alone. It has other words around it. The word calm can connect with sleep, breathing, night, peace, quiet, and mind. The word confident can connect with voice, speaking, practice, courage, and smile. When you connect one English word with other simple English words, your brain builds a small spider web of meaning. Later, when you forget one part, another part can help you remember. Maybe you forget the word confident, but you remember voice. Then voice helps you remember confident voice. This is how words begin to support each other. And please remember this important point. Do not depend only on translation. Translation can help you at the beginning, but if you only connect the English word with your own language, you may understand the word, but still fail to use it in English speaking. Before sleep, try to give the word a simple English life. Give it a picture. Give it an emotion. Give it a sentence. Give it your face, your room, your dream, your tomorrow. The goal is not only to know the meaning, the goal is to make the word feel familiar in English. Let us practice now. The word is better. Do not rush to translate it. Close your eyes and imagine yourself tomorrow morning. You wake up. You remember one English word from tonight. You feel a small smile. You think, my English is getting better. Now the word better has a picture. It has emotion. It has hope. The word is remember. Imagine a small light inside your mind. That light is one English word. It does not disappear. It stays softly. You say, I remember this word. Now the word remember is not only sound. It is an image. It is a promise. The word is confident. Imagine yourself speaking one simple sentence tomorrow. Maybe your sentence is not perfect, but your voice is clear. You say, I am becoming confident. Now the word confident has your future inside it. So here is your retention moment. A word without a picture is easy to lose. A word with a feeling, a picture, and a personal sentence becomes much easier to find. Tonight, do not just read your words. Touch them with emotion. See them in your mind. Place them in your room. Connect them with your life. Because when English becomes personal, English becomes memorable. And in the next step, we will make these words even stronger by using one word in 3 simple sentences. So your brain does not only recognize the word, but also learns how to use it. Step 3. Use one word in 3 simple sentences. Now we are going to make your English words stronger in a very simple way. In step 1, you learn that your brain cannot hold too many words before sleep, so you choose only a few useful words. In step 2, you learn that a word becomes easier to remember when it has your life, your emotion, and your picture inside it. But now we must do something even more important. We must put the word inside sentences. Because many English learners have this painful problem. They know the meaning of a word, but when they try to speak, they cannot use it. The word is somewhere in the mind, but it does not come to the mouth. They say, I know this word. I have seen this word. I understand this word. But when a real sentence is needed, the mind becomes blank. This happens because the learner memorized the word alone, but never trained the brain to use the word in a real sentence. A word alone is weak. A word inside a sentence is much stronger. If you only learn the word calm, Your brain may understand it for a moment, but if you hear, I feel calm, my mind is calm, and I learn better when I am calm, then the word begins to live in different places. It connects with feeling. It connects with your mind. It connects with learning. This is called context. Context means the words around the word. Context gives the word a real home. Without context, a word feels lonely. With context, a word becomes usable. And this is what you need as an English learner. You do not only need to recognize words, you need to use them when you speak, when you write, and when you think in English. So tonight your method is simple. Take one word and give it 3 simple sentences. Not difficult sentences, not textbook sentences, not long grammar-heavy sentences. Just 3 clear sentences that your brain can understand before sleep. The first sentence should be very easy. The second sentence should connect with your life. The third sentence should connect with your dream, your progress, or your confidence. This makes the word stronger step by step. You are not forcing the word into memory. You are giving the word 3 doors to enter your memory. Let us take the word remember. First, say the word slowly. Remember. Now give it a simple meaning in English. Remember means to keep something in your mind. Now use 3 sentences. I remember this word. I remember English slowly. Before sleep, my brain can remember better. Look at what happened here. The first sentence is simple. The second sentence is personal. The third sentence connects the word with tonight's lesson. This is not dry memorization. This is sentence memory. Your brain hears the same word in different but easy situations, and the word becomes more familiar. This is also a powerful way to move away from translation. Translation can help you in the beginning, but if you only translate every English word into your own language, your brain may always wait for your first language before speaking English. That is why we use a simple English meaning. For example, do not only translate confident. Say, confident means feeling sure and not afraid. Then use it in 3 sentences. I feel confident. I speak English with a confident voice. I become more confident every day. These sentences are simple, but they teach your brain how the word works in English. They help you build distance from translation and move closer to English thinking. This step also uses multi-mode learning, but in a soft bedtime way. Multi-mode means you learn through more than one mode. You hear the word, you see the word in your mind, you say the word softly, you understand it through a sentence. And if you are not too sleepy, you can write one small sentence in your diary. You do not need to write a full page. You do not need to study like an exam. One sentence is enough before sleep. When you hear, say, imagine, and maybe write the same word, your brain receives the word from different sides. That makes the memory stronger and more useful. Now let us practice another word. The word is slowly. Slowly means not fast. Now listen to 3 sentences. I speak slowly. I learn English slowly. When I go slowly, I remember better. This word is important because many learners rush. They rush to memorize. They rush to speak. They rush to become fluent. But your brain does not learn better because you rush. Your brain learns better when you give it time, meaning, and repetition. Before sleep, slowly is not only a word, it is a message to your mind. It says, you are allowed to learn gently. Now take the word better. Better means improved. Better means stronger than before. My English is better. I remember words better before sleep. Every small practice makes me better. Feel these sentences. They are not only teaching vocabulary, they are building confidence. They remind you that English grows in small steps. A learner who remembers one word today is already better than yesterday. A learner who repeats one sentence tonight is already building a new path in the brain. And now take the word calm. Calm means peaceful and not worried. I feel calm. My mind is calm. I learn English better when I am calm. This is a perfect bedtime word because it teaches English and relaxes the heart at the same time. This is the secret of English before sleep. You are not only memorizing, you are creating a mood where your brain feels safe enough to learn. Pressure closes the mind. Calm opens the mind. So remember this important line. Never sleep with only a word. Sleep with a word inside a sentence. A lonely word may disappear, but a word inside 3 simple sentences has more roots. Tonight, choose one word. Give it a simple English meaning. Use it in 3 easy sentences. Hear it, whisper it, imagine it, and let it become familiar. In the next step, we will repeat these words softly and then let sleep do its quiet work. Because after you give the word meaning, emotion, picture, and sentences, your brain needs rest to make the memory stronger. Step 4. Repeat softly, then let sleep do its quiet work. Now we have reached the step where your words begin to move from simple practice into deeper memory. In the first step, you chose only a few words because your brain cannot hold a huge vocabulary list before sleep. In the second step, you connected those words with your life, your emotions, and your pictures. In the third step, you used one word in 3 simple sentences. So the word was not alone anymore. But now comes a very important moment. You must repeat softly, then stop pushing. This is where many learners make a mistake. They think repetition means pressure. They think repetition means saying one word again and again like a machine until the mind becomes tired. But before sleep, repetition should not feel like punishment. It should feel like a quiet song. It should feel like a soft message you give to your brain before the night begins. Many English learners hate repetition because they have done it in the wrong way. They sit with a long list. They repeat one word 10 times. They repeat another word 10 times. Their voice becomes tired. Their mind becomes bored. Their heart says, I do not want to do this. And when learning feels boring, the brain stops caring. This is why you must change the feeling of repetition. Before sleep, do not repeat like a student who is afraid of an exam. Repeat like a person who is teaching the brain gently. Say the words slowly. Say the sentence softly. Let the sound enter your ears. Let the meaning enter your mind. Let the picture stay in your imagination. This is not hard study. This is calm contact with English. There is a powerful reason why repetition works. Your brain changes when you learn. This is called neuroplasticity. It means your brain can build and strengthen connections when you repeat something with attention. Inside your brain, tiny connections between brain cells become stronger when they are used again and again. These connections are sometimes called synapses. When you hear a word once, the brain may notice it, but when you hear it again, say it again, imagine it again, and meet it again tomorrow, your brain starts to understand. This word matters. This word keeps coming back. I should keep it. That is why repetition is not boring when you understand its purpose. Repetition is how your brain receives the message that this word is important for your life. But here is the special part of this video. We are not only repeating, we are repeating before sleep. Sleep is not empty time. Sleep is not wasted time. Sleep is one of the most important parts of learning. During the day, your brain meets many things: words, faces, sounds, messages, problems, videos, worries, and conversations. Your brain cannot keep everything in a strong place immediately. Many new things first stay in short-term memory. One important part of the brain, called the hippocampus, helps hold new information for a short time. But when you sleep, the brain begins its quiet work. It helps organize information. It helps move useful memories toward long-term memory. This process is called memory consolidation. In simple words, sleep helps your brain protect and strengthen what you learned. This is why your night routine matters. If you practice 5 English words before sleep, then immediately open social media, watch loud videos, read stressful messages, and fill your mind with noise, you may weaken the quiet effect of your English practice. Your brain just received English, but then you covered it with a storm of other information. So after your soft English repetition, give your brain a quiet break. Do not attack your mind with more noise. Let English be one of the last calm things your brain hears. This does not mean you must be perfect every night. It simply means that after your bedtime English practice, try to keep your mind peaceful. This step also connects with spaced repetition. Spaced repetition means you do not try to remember everything in one heavy session. You meet the word again after some time. Tonight you repeat it softly. Tomorrow morning you recall it. Tomorrow night you repeat it again. After a few days, you meet it again. This spacing gives your brain more chances to strengthen the memory. Even a simple 90-second method can help if you use it gently. You can spend a short time repeating your 5 words and sentences. Not 1 hour, not a stressful study session, just a small, focused, peaceful review. The goal is not to exhaust your brain. The goal is to remind your brain. Now let us practice this step together. Take the word remember. Say it softly in your mind. Remember. I remember. I remember this word. I remember English slowly. My brain remembers better when I am calm. Now stop for a moment. Breathe slowly. Do not rush to the next thing. Let the word rest. Take the word calm. Calm. I feel calm. My mind is calm. I learn English better when I am calm. Now again, stop. Let the sentence fade slowly into your mind. Take the word confident. Confident. I am confident. My voice is confident. Every night I become more confident in English. This is the retention moment of step 4. The secret is not only what you learn before sleep. The secret is what you do after learning. If you repeat softly, then fill your mind with noise, your brain becomes crowded. But if you repeat softly, breathe slowly, and let sleep come, your brain gets space to work. This is the no-pressure English promise. You do not need to fight with English at night. You do not need to force the words. You do not need to memorize like a machine. You only need to meet the words calmly, repeat them with meaning, and let your brain rest. So tonight, when your eyes are heavy and your room is quiet, do not say, "I must remember everything." Say, "I will give my brain a few words and I will let sleep help me." Repeat softly, pronounce gently, listen to the sound of the word, feel the sentence, see the picture, then stop. Let the brain do its quiet work. Because sometimes the strongest learning does not happen when you push harder. Sometimes it happens when you practice wisely, then rest peacefully. In the next step, we will complete the whole routine. You will learn how to wake up in the morning and pull the words back, because real memory becomes stronger when you do not only put the word in, but also bring it out again. Step 5. Morning recall and the English dream routine. Tomorrow morning, before the noise of the world enters your mind, there is a small golden moment waiting for you. It happens before you check your phone. It happens before messages, news, work, problems, and daily pressure take your attention away. In that quiet morning moment, your brain is fresh. Your night is behind you. Your sleep has done its quiet work. And now you have one simple job. Pull the words back. Do not open your notebook immediately. Do not look at the list first. Do not test yourself with fear. Just close your eyes for a few seconds and ask yourself gently, what were my English words from last night? Maybe one word comes back. Maybe 2 words come back. Maybe all 5 words come back. And maybe your mind gives you only a small part of one word. That is still not failure. That is the beginning of real memory. This is the step most learners miss. They learn words at night, but they never call them back in the morning. They put words into the mind, but they do not practice bringing words out of the mind. And English speaking is not only about putting words into your brain. English speaking is about pulling words out when you need them. When someone asks you a question, you do not have time to open a vocabulary list in your head. You need the word to come back. You need the sentence to wake up. You need your brain to say, "I know this. I have used this before." That is why morning recall is so powerful. It trains the exact skill you need for speaking. It trains retrieval. Memory has a few important stages. First, there is encoding. This means you meet the word. You hear it, you understand it, you give it attention. Then there is consolidation. This is where sleep becomes important. During sleep, your brain helps organize and strengthen what you learned. Then there is retrieval. This means you bring the word back without looking. Many learners only focus on the first stage. They read the word, they repeat the word, they write the meaning, but they do not train retrieval. So the word is inside somewhere, but when they need it, they cannot find it. Morning recall solves this problem in a simple way. It says to your brain, do not only store this word, bring it back. This is also called active recall. Active recall means you try to remember before you check the answer. It is more powerful than simply reading the same list again. When you look at the word, you may feel, yes, I know it. But that is recognition. Recognition is easier. Recall is stronger. Recall asks your brain to work. And when your brain works to pull a word back, the memory becomes stronger. So tomorrow morning, do not first look at the words calm, remember, slowly, better, confident. First ask yourself, what were the 5 words? Then wait. Give your brain a few seconds. Let it search. Let it try. This little effort is not a problem. This little effort is the exercise that builds memory. And please, do not turn this into pressure. If you remember only one word, smile. That one word is proof that your brain listened. If you remember 2 words, celebrate quietly. If you remember the sentence, I feel calm, say it again with confidence. If you forget a word, do not insult yourself. Do not say, I am weak. Say, this word needs one more gentle review. Mistakes are not enemies in English learning. Mistakes show you where to return. A forgotten word is not a closed door. It is a small sign that says, come back here again. This is how your confidence loop begins. You recall, you notice, you review, you improve. Every small morning recall tells your brain that English is becoming part of your life. Now let me give you the full system. I call it the English dream routine. It is simple. At night, choose fewer words. Connect each word with your life, your emotion, and your picture. Use each word in 3 simple sentences. Repeat softly before sleep, then sleep peacefully. In the morning, pull the words back before checking your phone. That is the routine. Choose, feel, picture, say, sleep, recall. This routine is powerful because it does not fight your brain. It works with your brain. It gives your brain attention, meaning, repetition, rest, and retrieval. These are the things memory needs. So let us imagine tonight. You are lying in your room. The lights are low. The day is ending. You are not trying to impress anyone. You are not trying to speak perfect English. You are not racing with another learner. You are simply giving your brain 5 gentle words. The first word is calm. You imagine your room becoming quiet. You say, I feel calm. My mind is calm. I learn English better when I am calm. The second word is remember. You imagine a small light inside your mind. You say, I remember this word. I remember English slowly. Before sleep, my brain can remember better. The third word is slowly. You feel your breathing become slower. You say, I speak slowly. I learn slowly. When I go slowly, I remember better. The fourth word is better. You imagine tomorrow morning. You wake up and remember one word. You say, my English is better. I remember words better before sleep. Every small practice makes me better. The fifth word is confident. You imagine yourself speaking one simple sentence tomorrow. You say, I feel confident. My voice is confident. I become more confident every day. Now turn this into a sleep-friendly vocabulary story. Tonight, I am calm. My room is quiet. My mind is not fighting anymore. I close my eyes and I remember one small English word. I do not rush. I learn slowly. I breathe slowly. My English is getting better in small steps. Maybe tomorrow I will not remember every word, but I will remember something. And something is powerful. Something is the first light. Something is the beginning of confidence. I am not behind. I am learning. I am not weak. I am growing. My brain is listening. My words are resting. My English is becoming familiar while I sleep peacefully. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, do not run away from this practice. Give yourself 30 quiet seconds before your phone, before your messages, before the world. Ask yourself, what words did I hear last night? Then say what you remember. Calm, remember, slowly, better, confident. If only one word comes, use it in one sentence. I feel calm. If two words come, use two sentences. I remember slowly. My English is better. If all 5 words come, say them with joy, because your brain has just shown you that it can learn. This is the retention moment of the whole video. Tomorrow morning is where the magic becomes real. Not fake magic, not lazy magic, real learning magic. The kind that comes from calm attention, soft repetition, sleep, and active recall. If you remember even one word, your brain is learning. If you remember one sentence, your speaking is growing. If you repeat this routine for many nights, your English words will stop feeling like strangers. They will start feeling like friends. So tonight, do not fight with English. Do not punish yourself with a huge list. Do not sleep with pressure in your heart. Choose fewer words. Feel them. Picture them. Say them in simple sentences. Repeat them softly. Let sleep do its quiet work. Then wake up and pull the words back. This is how English before sleep becomes more than listening. This is how bedtime becomes your peaceful classroom. This is how small words become strong memories. And this is how you slowly become the English speaker you have been waiting to become. Now you know the truth. English before sleep is not magic. It is a calm routine. Choose fewer words. Feel them. Picture them. Use them in simple sentences. Repeat them softly. Then wake up and pull them back. If you remember even one word tomorrow morning, celebrate it. That one word is proof that your brain is learning. So tonight, do not sleep with pressure. Sleep with confidence. Your English is growing quietly. Subscribe to Unleash Your English, like this video, and comment one word you want to remember tonight.